name is Lisa Clements. I'm the CEO of Kidspace Children's Museum. Kidspace is the biggest children's museum in Southern California. We welcome over 325,000 people a year, family members, caretakers, school groups, and it's always a wonderful, joyful, and educational time for everybody who comes. As adults, we never outgrow our need for play, but of course for children it's most critical because play is the engine by which children grow healthy brains and bodies, where they learn to read social cues and make meaningful attachments, where they understand their own capabilities in the world, and of course it's also a wellspring for creativity, and that's something that we like to celebrate on campus every single day. At Kidspace, we always position children as the active agents. That means that we are a space of yes, we are a space of hands-on. We are a space of children following their own curiosities and their own passion in a way that helps them understand the world better and also helps them learn a little bit something about themselves. When we design exhibits, programs, or experiences for children, we're always thinking about the whole child. So we're designing for them to engage emotionally and physically, intellectually, of course, and socially. There's a lot that can happen in an informal, community-based learning space that doesn't happen in other places where children are. It's a great complement to school. It's a great way for kids to be exposed to things that they may not know they're passionate about. But once they've had a chance to get hands-on and to follow their own interests and desires on campus, sometimes it opens doors not only for the child, but for the parent to support the child's growth. Kidspace is on 3.5 acres of park-like setting. We have a lot of native flora and fauna. We have a lot of wildlife here. And we've also taken the opportunity to use this beautiful space to create these wonderful, imaginative, and sometimes downright silly experiences. One of the ways that kids understand the world, that all of us understand the world, is through expressions of art. So we've made sure that we're creating richness of experience in the arts every day on campus. And sometimes that can look like, and during Halloween, that can look like costume making in our costume shop. At other times of the year, we might be celebrating culture and identity. Art is a powerful way for us to connect with ideas and other people and to recognize our own feelings about the world and to consider new possibilities because it's perspective taking and it's creative representation of how things not only look, but how things feel. So we really focus on partnerships that help us explore the diversity of points of view through art.
Hi, my name is Jill Moniz. I'm the founder of Transformative Arts, and we are collaborative partners with Kidspace Museum. We do specific art programs for Kidspace to elevate and highlight what it means to be a maker for both kids and adults. For LA County residents and also for any visitors who come, we focus on larger cultural traditions that are brought into focus by local artists. And then we bring those artists here and they work with the children and the parents and the community members here to really get a different sense of what making is and what making does for creativity, for imagination, for discovery, for play, for pleasure. And it's a really wonderful and powerful collaboration. We have done quilting in the tradition of Black Southern quilt makers. We also have worked with Tierra del Sol and brought them in as a partner to work with the disabled community around the idea of superheroes and how different kinds of materials help engage people to realize their own superhero inside. Kidspace already does a fantastic job of showing people how artful life is and how artful play is. And so it's really lovely for us to be able to come in and add to that and develop a kind of layered approach to that, and to also get back to and bring our artists back into a place of play and pleasure and joy that often gets sort of diluted in the art world.
We like to celebrate art and creativity on campus every single day. Everything from live performances and music and dance to visual arts. One day that might look like making your own Halloween costume out of cardboard, and another day that might look like, during butterfly season, making a clay caterpillar that goes home and sprouts into a fuzzy caterpillar. There's all kinds of ways in which we celebrate art and artists. And a great benefit of this is, of course, creativity and artistic expression is great for children, but it also reconnects the adults in their lives with a part of themselves that they might have neglected, that they might have been told they had to grow out of, their creative selves. And we believe that their creative selves are so important to healthy communities because through creativity, we're open, we're expressive, we're sharing our ideas, we're wanting to be seen and heard.
I think that LA County is unique in the number of artists that actually inhabit this space and the number of institutions that are devoted to making that meaningful to communities and to the communities themselves where these artists live and make work specifically that speaks to those experiences. And I think that any institution or organization that realizes how special Los Angeles County is in this regard is doing something definitely for the greater good.
I think one of the great misconceptions about children's museums is that play is so ubiquitous, so natural to children that they don't necessarily need an enriched play space. But the truth is that all children need to play, and children who are deprived of play become vulnerable to low self-esteem, to violence, poverty, to poor outcomes in schools, to depression and substance abuse, so problems that can last a lifetime. So we are really focused on making sure that we are a space of welcome and we are a space of access to all children in our community. Kidspace is a nonprofit museum, and that means we rely on donors in order to be able to create free access and arts programs. Support this year from LA County Department of Arts and Culture made it possible for us to do something bigger and more exciting than we had ever done before.